Hello, we are ready for another day of multiplication. And so you should have your page out for lesson 4, session 2, and it should look like this. Number 1 says show what the expression 4 times 5 means by using equal groups. The first instructions say draw equal groups, and we're doing 4 times 5, and remember that this multiplication sign means groups of. So 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 5. So we're going to do 4 groups of 5 objects. So we drew the equal groups. Then it says use your words to describe your drawing. Well, we have 4 groups of 5. So then it says write the product, 5, 10, 15, 20. Product is the answer to the multiplication problem. So since it's groups of 5, we can count by 5s. So 4 groups of 5 is 20. Okay, let's go on. Okay, number 2 says show what the expression 4 times 5 is using an array. So when whatever number is listed first, in this case number 4, whatever one's listed first, that's how many down you're going to go. So down is 4, and then we're going to do 5 across. And then we need to make equal groups because we're multiplying. So 4 down, 5 across, and we'll do equal groups. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 5 because this sign always means groups of. So we have 4 groups of 5. It looks a little different than our equal groups picture, but it means the same thing. Then we're going to count 5, 10, 15, 20 going downwards, and we still get 20. So it doesn't matter if you have circles with how many's in each group, or if you use an array with columns and rows, you should get the same answer. Okay, so it's called an area model, and it's the same thing as the array. It's just showing tiles that are pushed together. So in this case, we have 3 going down and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 going across. So it says write a multiplication equation for the rectangle below. Well, we always go down first. So 3 times 7. And then if we think about that, we have 7, 7, and 7. Well, 7 and 7 is 14. If I put 14 in my head and I count up 7 more, that would be 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 3 groups of 7 would be 21. We can check that counting by 3s as well. So we could do 3 for these 3, then 6 for these 3, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So even if we counted 3s going down instead of 7s across, this one was 7s across, but if we count 3 going down, we will get the same thing. Because if you have equal groups, you should be getting the same thing. Let me see if I can move this over. It's not going to let me. Okay. So number 5 says, how can words and drawings of equal groups, arrays, and square tiles be used to describe what a multiplication problem means? So if we have 4 groups of 5, and we have a drawing of 4 groups of 5, and we can actually even put the number if we want, or we can draw the 5 dots. If we have an array of 4 groups of 5, so I'm making my 4 groups of 5 going across. Or if you have square tiles that go across, and we want 5 of them. No matter how we do it, we still have 4 equal groups of the same number. So on here we need to write that they're equal groups, and we're really just adding equal groups. That's what multiplication is. It's adding the same thing over and over again. And you know, if you have equal groups, that 4 times 5 would be 20, because 4 groups of 5, no matter how you draw it, would be 20. Okay, so make sure you pause and get all of that written down on number 5, and then you can go on. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause, you can always back up. Okay, this is the last one we're going to do together, and then you're going to do some on your own. So it says use a model to show and find 4 times 7. Write a multiplication equation, explain what each number tells you. So we have to do 3 things. We need a model of 4 times 7, which would either be equal groups, picture of equal groups, it could be an array, it could be an area model. Once you draw that model, you need to write the equation, and we need to explain what the numbers in the equation are. So I'm just going to do a picture, and I'm just going to write the number 7 because it's faster than doing 7 little dots in each one. But this is showing that I have 4 groups of 7. So this is the number of groups. This means groups of. And this is how many is in each group. Then to get the total, we need to put them together. So if I put those 2 together, and that's 14, then these 2 together would be 14. And then if I put those together, that would be 28. So this is the total amount. So 4 groups of 7 is how many is in each group, would be 28 total. Go ahead and hit pause while you get that all wrote down on number 6. Okay, so I'm going to skip to the end of these slides. So, you should have some green pages that go with the math pages that we did. You'll complete those green pages as your assignment today. And then tomorrow or Monday on the video, I'll show you the next lesson. Good luck.